Your comfort zone isn't protecting you, it's imprisoning you. And the worst part, it doesn't look like a prison. It looks like a nice routine, a predictable schedule, a life that's fine. Fine is the most dangerous word in the English language because fine doesn't push you, fine doesn't build you, fine quietly convinces you that settling is the same as living. Until one day you look back at a decade of fine and realize you traded your potential for comfort. That ends today. This is another message from the Savage Success Protocol, a message that separates the people who talk about change from the ones who actually make it. We're breaking free from comfort. Right now, step 1, recognize and destroy the mediocrity traps. Let me tell you how mediocrity works, because it doesn't announce itself. It doesn't show up wearing a sign. It shows up wearing a disguise, then dressed as realistic expectations, work-life balance, and I'll start Monday. It hides in your habits, your routines, the conversations you avoid, the risks you keep postponing, the version of yourself you keep promising to become. Here's the audit I want you to run, and I want you to be ruthless about it. Where in your life are you avoiding the hard thing? Where are you choosing the path of least resistance and calling it wisdom? Where has comfort masqueraded as contentment? Mediocrity thrives wherever growth is optional. Your job is to make it mandatory. Replace complacency with hunger. Replace excuses with action. Not someday. Not when the conditions are perfect. Now. Step 2, the real cost of staying comfortable. I want you to sit with this for a moment. The greatest regret of people who stayed in their comfort zones isn't failure. It's the devastating realization of what they could have become. Had they been willing to try, not the business they launched and lost, the business they never launched at all, not the relationship that didn't work out, the relationship they were too afraid to pursue, not the goal they buried because it felt too big. The comfort zone feels like a sanctuary, but it is a prison with no walls because you built it yourself and you keep choosing to stay. The price of comfortable is stagnation, unfulfilled potential, a life of what-ifs, and that price is non-negotiable. You pay it whether you choose to or not. Step 3, weaponize your discomfort. Here's a fundamental truth. Discomfort is not a signal to stop. It is a signal that you are on the brink of growth. Fear is not your enemy, it is your compass. Every meaningful achievement in your life sits on the other side of something that made you uncomfortable. It came through friction, not comfort. So the question isn't how to eliminate discomfort. The question is how to use it. When fear shows up, and it will, don't ask yourself how to avoid it. Ask yourself, what is this fear trying to protect me from? And is that protection actually costing me more than the risk itself? Public speaking terrifies you? Every presentation is a training ground for confidence. Launching that business feels reckless. Reframe the feeling, then move. Step 4, calculated risk is not recklessness. Let me be precise here, because breaking free from comfort does not mean being reckless. It means being calculated. There is a difference between a soldier who charges blindly and one who moves with intelligence, preparation, and purpose. The savage mindset is the latter, not fearless, but disciplined in the face of fear. Here's the protocol. Identify one area where you've been playing it safe. One conversation you've been avoiding, one move you've been delaying, one goal you've been protecting yourself from by never fully committing. Analyze the risk, understand the downside, then ask, does the potential reward justify the discomfort? In most cases, it does. The fact that you haven't moved isn't because the math doesn't work. It's because the fear feels louder than the logic. Prepare your case, schedule the conversation, take the first step. Each calculated risk builds the muscle, and that muscle compounds. Step 5, build the environment, build the resilience. You cannot build a savage life in a mediocre environment. Your environment is not neutral. It is either pushing you forward or pulling you backward. The people around you, the content you consume, all of it is programming you at a level you don't fully recognize. So engineer it deliberately. Seek out individuals who operate at a level above yours, mentors, peers, and communities who challenge your thinking and hold you to a higher standard. And when challenges come, adopt the only mindset that works, the growth mindset. Not why is this happening to me, but what is this teaching me? Resilience isn't a personality trait, it's a skill, built through reps. Every time you face adversity and move through it, you become someone who can handle more. That's the only way to build a life that can sustain savage success. Step 6, the power of small wins and the new normal. Here's what nobody tells you about breaking free from comfort. You don't have to blow up your life to transform it. Small, consistent, deliberate actions. Compounded over time, create results that look dramatic from the outside, but from the inside, they were built one rep, one conversation, one decision at a time. Commit to the 10-minute workout. Have the difficult conversation. Send the email you've been drafting for a week. Each small win builds momentum. Each small win proves to your nervous system that progress is possible, that you are someone who does the hard thing, and over time, something remarkable happens. What used to feel intimidating feels manageable. What used to feel impossible feels achievable. Discomfort becomes your new normal, not something to be endured, but sought. Because you have trained yourself to associate discomfort with growth. That is the transformation. That is savage success in action. The comfort zone doesn't disappear. You just stop living there. Close a call to action. Celebrate your progress, not your perfection, your progress. Because breaking free from comfort is a journey you commit to every single day. Every step forward matters. Every setback is data. Every moment is proof. The freedom found beyond comfort isn't just the freedom to achieve more. It is the freedom to become who you were always meant to be. Now here's what I need from you. If this challenged you, hit that like button and subscribe right now. Head to savagesuccessprotocol.com. The Savage Success Protocol and Inner Game Protocol are on Amazon. You can also download the audiobooks from Spotify and take them wherever you go. Now go do the hard thing. The world doesn't need more comfortable, it needs more savage. Be savage.